Ladies and gentlemen, I almost forgot about you guys. I said I was going to do it Thursday, and, well, you could say it's Friday, but, yeah, close enough. Tonight is the Battlegrounds prediction night. And tonight we're going to go over the matches for Battlegrounds. Now, there has been one added since I mentioned it, and that is an Intercontinental Championship match with Curtis Axel versus R-Truth. That match is probably going to be right there. Okay. First, we have our pre-show. We have Dolph Ziggler versus Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow is Mr. Money in the Bank. Dolph Ziggler's punishment is actually over since from whatever he said at SummerSlam. But here's some. Actually, I'll get into that when we get to that title match. I think Damien Sandow wins this. Or, you know what? No. Actually, I take that back. I think Dolph Ziggler wins this. And I'll explain why when we get to this other match here in a little bit. We have the Divas Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, like I just mentioned, Curtis Axel versus R-Truth. I believe Curtis Axel retains his title, because R-Truth doesn't need a belt. He doesn't, at all. It'd be a bad idea to give him a belt. We then have the Divas title, which is AJ versus Brie. As a little present for Brie, I would have her win this match. And it's about that time that AJ actually loses her title. I love AJ, but to me, eventually, they just need to lose their title. Kind of like Alberto Del Rio, who's won it back since Payback. At the same time that AJ did. But this would be a great wedding present for Brie Bella to give her the Divas title and to give Daniel Bryan the WWE title. I'm actually going to say Brie wins this, because WWE likes to give out awards, and this would be a great one. So Brie Bella wins that, and we have a new Divas champion. We then have our World Heavyweight Championship hardcore match. I told you guys before, the fact that RVD might not win this. And now I'm saying might not because apparently, and this is some big ass news, apparently WWE has a plan. And they're really wanting to cash in Damien Sandow's Money in the Bank briefcase here very, very soon. So it could very well be at Battleground. And what I'm thinking is they need to get the title off Del Rio. He's not doing a good job with it. Who has he wrestled besides RVD? What I'm thinking is they do give it to RVD. And then Damien Sandow cashes it in immediately after, after RVD wins it. Because if you also notice, people who have been cashed in on it have won Money in the Bank before. John Cena's won Money in the Bank. Edge's won Money in the Bank. Jericho hasn't won Money in the Bank. That's the only one. People who have won Money in the Bank have also been cashed in. People who have won Money in the Bank have been cashed in on later, like Edge, like John Cena, but John Cena actually was cashed in on and then won it later. RVD hasn't been cashed in on yet because he hasn't been with the company that long. Edge. And usually, when the person's about to cash in Money in the Bank, they're on a losing streak. Like Dolph Ziggler, like Edge, like Kane, like all these other guys. But what a good idea to me is have RVD win this match. have him become the new World Heavyweight Champion. And then to take him off TV for 30 days, have him get cashed in on, and then him have a feud with RVD when RVD returns. But then again, I also like the Cody Rhodes idea I had. So I don't know. We then have, and remember, the way I do these is the way I would book them. We then have CM Punk versus Ryback. This is Ryback's big push, and Ryback wins this match. We then have Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus The Shield. Cody Rhodes and Goldust get their job back. Because here's one thing: Goldust has signed a short-term contract, and if you're going to sign a short-term, and if you're even going to sign a short-term contract, you're not going to lose a match. That is based on whether or not, if you lose or win, you don't get a job. So the Rhodes family win this. We then have the WWE title, which is held in advance. Have Bryan win this. It's really that simple. Daniel Bryan needs to win this match due to the fact, 1, he's getting married, 2, he's a crowd favorite, and 3, he's doing everything right. Orton's a great heel, but this whole best for business skit that's going on is not really that good. And WWE has realized it hasn't been that good, because here's the problem. Last Monday's Raw was the lowest it's been in 15 years. In 15 years, Raw has never been that low. And that's saying something. 15 years ago, let's see here. That was in... That was in 1998. And remember, Raw started back in 1993? I think, yeah. So they had the 30th anniversary of Raw, or the 10th anniversary, 20th anniversary of Raw here a couple months ago. But yeah, the 15 years since Raw has been as low as it has. And I said that all the Raw matches were terrible, but the promos were good. So let's go over this one more time. Your pre-show, Dolph Ziggler wins this. Your Intercontinental Championship match, Curtis Axel retains. For your hardcore match, I always told you guys that RVD was never going to win a title unless he was going to be cashed in on. It's a hardcore match, so RVD, you might say I'm selling my soul, but RVD is winning this. Because it's about time Del Rio gets the title off him. We then have Punk and Ryback. Ryback wins. We then have Cody Rhodes and Goldust versus The Shield. Cody Rhodes and Goldust win this. And the WWE title, I'm going to say Daniel Bryan, but Orton can win this. To me, the WWE title is always one of the hardest ones to pick, because you never know what they're going to do with it. But that's going back over your match card. Oh, and I think I skipped the Divas title. Brie on that one. But we want Daniel Bryan for the WWE. I want Daniel Bryan for the WWE title. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the WWE Battlegrounds prediction night. And I will see you all for Monday Night Raw.